Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out the Spigen Rugged Armor Case for the Pixel 7 Pro. So right away, this case goes for $16.99 on Amazon. And again, if you do want to check this product out, there will be a link down below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. So this year, with Spigen's boxes, as you can see, it says made for Google Pixel. I'm not sure if they have an agreement with Google or whatnot, but again, everything else is the same. We get the nice little Spigen logo, get an image of what the phone looks like, plus the case, and then the color is also down here, so matte black for this one. So I believe there's only one color for this, and that is the matte black, and there isn't anything else. But again, black is usually the better color for cases. So let's go ahead and open this up. It's inside this little plastic pouch, and here is our case. So let me go to move this to the side, voila, and here is our case. So as you can see, we do have that matte black finish to it, plus a couple more design changes and design aspects to it, which we will check out once we place the phone inside. So I have the snow colored Pixel 7 Pro, and let's go ahead and place this phone inside of the case. So super easy. I usually just start from the top and then push down and get everything settled in. So let's go ahead and start off with the back of this case. As you can see, we have this nice matte black finish. It does have this volcanic finish to it, if you can see, but it doesn't feel like that. It's this smooth finish to it. And then we also do get this nice carbon fiber look on the bottom. So it's not real carbon fiber, but it just gives that look to it. I'm not really a fan of that. I've never really been a fan of that on the Rugged Armor case, but I guess they just do it for some design. Also, very minimal branding. It just says Spigen right there, which you will basically never notice. And that is basically about it for the back. So moving on to the camera area, as you can see, we have this design here as well. It's a nice little texture of stripes. And then that is also the lip for our camera lenses. So our lenses are protected. And as you can see, the lip does go all around, and it does actually cover the sides as well. Unlike some other cases, especially the one from Google's own case, it does not cover these sides. It keeps it open. I guess it looks better, but for protection, this is going to be the design choice for most case brands. So overall, back protection is pretty nice. It doesn't add too much thickness to it. It's a very slim case, and so you're basically not going to feel it on there, and you still do get the protection that you need on the back and the camera lenses. So moving on to the sides, we have this nice little texture to it with stripes, and I guess this helps with the grip. I'm not sure if it helps too much, but again, cases are usually pretty grippy and they don't usually fall out of your hand. So this might help a little bit, but there isn't anything specific on that that says that it will give you extra grip. So on the front, we do have our speaker grill cut out for the top speaker right there. And then on the bottom, we do have our speaker grill cut out and also our USB-C charging port cut out, which is actually pretty wide. So if you do have any third-party chargers, then those should fit perfectly fine. Again, moving back to the front, we do have a lip on the top and the bottom. And since this does have a curved display, which looks really good, but isn't the most functional, as you can't really protect the sides and it doesn't really give anything else other than the looks. You can't really do much with a case to protect the sides, as the case can't really go over the edges since that part is actually a part of the screen. So what case brands do is just have a top and bottom lip, and that usually does protect your phone. So if you do drop it, the top and the bottom are going to hit first. But again, it would have been nice if there was a solution to curved displays, but there really isn't. So flat displays it is. So protection wise, pretty decent protection, as you saw from the back, the top, and the front. And so no real issues there. So on the edges, we do get some lifted sides. As you can see, it does lift up a little. So we do get the edge protection. So if you do manage to drop it on any of its sides, then you should get some extra protection. And I believe there are some air pockets in there. So I'm not sure, but Spigen usually does add those air pockets. You can definitely tell when you unbox and check out the Ultra Hybrid case that they have. You can see the air pockets there, and that's so that it can take the shock. The case can take the shock, unlike the phone. If the phone hit the edge, then the phone would probably crack, but since the case is there, it should protect it. So overall, a pretty nice design. I do really like it, but again, I'm not really a fan of that carbon fiber indent down there. So moving on to the buttons, which is probably the most important test in the case. Let's go ahead and start off with the power button. So as you can see here, and well, I can feel it, but you're basically adding no extra force, and the volume rocker is the same. So same situation there. No extra force needs to be applied to click the buttons. The buttons are very clicky, so you're not going to be having any issues with the buttons, which is something I really like when case companies actually figure that out and do it correctly. So if we do flip this phone back around, as you might know already, this phone has a large camera array and it does lead to some wobble when you don't have a case, but since it's flat and now that we have a case on it, which actually helps with that, you're basically going to get no wobble from any of the edges unless you push down a lot on the sides. Then that is basically about it. So other than that, no real wobble to this, especially with the case on. And so this case is a pretty nice and decent case. So this probably won't be the one I'm rocking. I do have a couple more Spigen cases, which I will be unboxing and posting videos on very soon. But again, this is a pretty decent case. So again, if you do want to check this device out, this case out, there will be a link down below in the description. And as always, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe as it helps support the channel, and see y'all in the next one.